Let's go live. Okay. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello. We are here. Happy Thursday and happy Thirst Trap Thursday. That's what I'm going to call it. Good evening. Good evening. Tonight, the philosophy of pleasure. I'm going to play a little bit of music. I'm feeling some kind of way tonight. Really feeling it. I don't know if y'all can hear it, if it's just me here. But I'm loving it. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight on this Thursday. All right. Okay. How y'all doing tonight? How are you guys? All right. So tonight, I would like for you guys to close your eyes for a moment and think about the last time you let yourself fully indulge in something that felt good. Not halfway, not rationed, not earned, just pure, unapologetic pleasure. Maybe it was a taste, a touch, a sound, a sound that made your body hum. Maybe it was saying no or yes without guilt. Pleasure has always been our most natural language, yet the first one we're taught to unlearn, especially as women, especially as Black women. We're told to restrain, to behave, to keep our desire tucked behind composure. Be a good girl, be ladylike, be a woman. But I've been thinking, what if indulgence isn't sin? What if it's sacred? Tonight, we're talking about the art of indulgence, not the reckless kind that leaves you empty, but the intentional kind that fills you, the kind that brings you home to yourself. I want to talk about what it means to stop performing and start living it, to explore hedonism not as chaos, but as devotion to what feels real, what feels alive. So take a deep breath, drop your shoulders, let your body remember what yes feels like. This is your reminder to know that you are allowed to want, you are allowed to enjoy, you are allowed to indulge. So let's talk about hedonism. The word alone makes some people tense up, like it's dirty. We hear hedonist and picture chaos, wild nights, too much of everything, but that's not what it really means. That's not what it was meant to be. The original hedonists, the ancient Greek philosophers, believed pleasure was a compass, not the enemy, not a trap. It was a guide. To them, the good life wasn't about excess, it was about alignment, about choosing the kind of pleasure that brings peace to your spirit, not just stimulation to your body. But somewhere along the way, the meaning got distorted, twisted by religion, patriarchy, shame, especially when it comes to women. We were taught that restraint equals virtue, that discipline is holiness, and that our desires needs permission to exist. And yet, pleasure has always been our truth, and how we learn that we like, what we need, what we crave. It's how we communicate with our bodies. And if we stop listening, we start living in disconnection. In non monogamous spaces, I've learned that pleasure can be an act of honesty. It forces you to confront your real desires, not the ones that sound good, not the ones that look respectable, the real ones, the messy ones, the ones that tell on you. And that's why hedonism is in its truest form isn't just about having more. It's about being more awake to what already moves you. So maybe the question isn't whether pleasure is good or bad. Maybe the question is, what kind of pleasure makes you feel whole? Now, I am bringing to the stage an expert in pleasure, the one and only Markel.
Hello, how are you this evening?
Hi, Mark. I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. That introduction was something else, boy. Listen,
Listen, they gotta know who you are, sir.
this is
That's
correct. This is correct.
pleasure. When you hear
Hey,
pleasure, you hear Markel. That's
oh
it.
wow, okay. I feel so special about this. Hi everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's cool out there. I didn't quite know I'd earned that title, but I'd like to hope that I can hold on to.
Oh, hey everybody. Hey Tris. Hey Hakima Salon. And
What's going on, people?
thank you. Oh, Tris said, I can't close my eyes with you looking like you're naked. I'm like,
I
what
listen.
you gonna do about it, sir?
Listen, I was backstage. Like, what kind of show is this today? Hold on now.
I mean, I could take my straps off and truly make it look
Oh
real.
my goodness, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Who's
That's
gonna
another show.
about it? Who's gonna do something?
Right,
Of
right. Who
course,
gonna check you, boo? Who gonna check you?
who's gonna check me, huh? Oh, Tress responded, of course, he's introduced as the master of pleasure.
Oh my
Not worthy
goodness.
of you, friend.
Thanks, hus, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. Well,
Right on.
thank you again, Mark. Welcome back
Yes,
to
ma'am.
the show. I am so happy and so grateful for you to be here with me talking pleasure because
Well, thank you.
literally I could think of a few people, but you were like top of my list for this topic because I'm like, Mark L. Mark, where are you? Come give us some pleasure on this channel.
Innocent me. I mean, there's several people on this stream who have vouched for my innocence. I'm sure.
That's
Innocent.
that's not the word on the street, sir.
I don't know what words they're using, but they should mean innocent. They should mean.
I don't know if somebody was not talking the right words about you, but I know for sure innocent wasn't on the list.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to get better friends or something. I'm gonna have to get better friends.
I don't know. So I guess a short introduction for those who don't know you, and then we'll dive deep into the thing because we like diving deep.
Right on. Right on. Okay. Well, hello everybody. My name is Mark L. Um, I like to consider myself to be a little bit of a Renaissance man. I hadn't quite accepted the master of pleasure or anything like that yet, but I do like to live my life in a state of euphoria if I can. So I will be also happy to share my time and my stories and my words and dealing with pleasure. I have no problem with that because I think that I think in some way, fashion, or form, that is all we're all trying to get to, pleasure, and that pleasure usually equates to freedom. So I'm glad to have this conversation tonight. I'm glad to hopefully help somebody out there that's hesitant for this, but I just hope to have a lot of fun and still try to figure out if that's what color that dress is, or if that's actually skin. I don't know. I don't know. It could be drawn on. I don't know. We don't know. I'm looking through the screen like everybody else. So
It could be
hey,
a
thank
lot of
you for the welcome.
it
It can
could
be,
be,
yeah.
and it could be whatever you want it to be.
See, imagination is a powerful thing. Powerful thing. So right on.
'Cause it was just my imagination.
Once again.
Yes. So, the myth of control.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we are taught that control is the highest form of power, right? To be
Correct.
in control of your emotions, your body, your relationships. It sounds very noble,
It
but
does.
the truth is, control often becomes a cage disguised as safety, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a control is an illusion. You hear people say that all the time. It really is an illusion to believe that you could be in a constant state of control of everything around you. But yeah, it will create a cage around you as well. Um, Most of us have the backgrounds to where I know you spoke earlier about, especially about women and Black women in particular, about trying to maintain some sort of decorum and try to be a lady and all these wonderful things people expect you to live up to, out of the sight of people that consider themselves decent. They expect you to uphold this standard, whereas sometimes it's just hard to do that, because how can you try to hold yourself to a standard somebody else has preset for you? Like, what if you don't feel like that? So
Exactly.
it can become a cage. Absolutely.
Right. And also, how can you truly control pleasure, right? Because like we said, you're supposed to live it, not just performance and all of that. Because one thing that I know most people do, all of us have done it at least once, is watch porn, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh, porn? What is porn?
I don't know what that is. The word just came to me. I
I
just got
just popped in porn. Porn. I'm going to look that up. I'm gonna look that
you
up.
should probably Google it. You should
I'm
Google
I'm a I'm a Google it. I'm a Google it. Absolutely.
it, right? So and a lot of people, they learn about pleasure, they learn about bodies, they learn about sex from porn,
Mhm.
because and then they expect to do that kind of stuff as well in real life. They expect it to translate in real life. And
Mhm.
so a lot of people, most of the time, are when they're in the bedroom. I just jump right in. Like, I'm like, let's skip the other parts.
Yeah.
Um, when they're in the bedroom, they're all about performance,
Hmm.
rather than being in the moment. I know I've been in spaces like that where it's like, what are we doing? Like, are we paying attention to what I'm truly wanting right now, or
Hmm.
what you're truly wanting, or you just like trying to be this person that you think I'm expecting you to be, and all that
Right.
stuff. So performance is something that I think a lot of us fall into and don't necessarily be in the moment to enjoy the pleasure, to live the pleasure. Hey,
Yeah. I would say the thing about it that I've noticed, of course, growing up and maybe having seen this porn thing you talk about. Uh,
Mhm.
I know that yeah, we kind of get our cues from that when we start to go through those feelings and things with our body, especially when we start to reach adolescence. Now I know this starts far, a long time before that, but when you start to get to that point in adolescence, of course, your introduction to it is not. I like to say it's weird that when we get older, we start to go back to where we should have possibly started with understanding how our bodies operate, understanding what things feel good to us, and so on and so forth. But instead, we kind of get that whole porn shot immediately and think it's this, and you don't figure out until later on and say, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. It's like we move away, or we're almost pinned in, so much so that we are moved away from what we would determine would be something pleasurable. It's just something that happens because everybody's so keyed up on trying to prevent you from doing something that they consider to be amoral, you know? And so that's the major thing. That's one of the things I notice. And I agree 100% that it's a trap, but eventually we do learn to move beyond that. Hopefully, I hope some of us do that because it'd be a boring ass world, and that's all you know out there.
Yes, exactly. Um, I don't know. I think I'm so sorry. I partied too hard last weekend.
Oh
And
wow, did you?
I'm still recovering.
Luckily, I'm a saint. I was at home in bed
Oh wow.
by 9. I was at home by 9.
Where are
I
my
know that's late. I know that's late, but I made it home by 9. So
You made it home by 9. I need to
yes,
find me some receipts to see who partied with me last weekend. I might have to bring some on the stage.
ma'am.
Still recovering. But yeah, so like we were talking about as far as being a woman, right? We are taught to be ladylike. It's not just the other day, I think I was on Facebook in one of those groups, and somebody asked about a threesome.
Mhm,
And I think it was a guy that said, hey, fellas, would you let your woman have a threesome with you and another guy? And somebody
mhm,
posted little emojis basically saying, two men, one woman is a threesome. No, I'm sorry. Two women, one man is a threesome. Two men and one woman is a train.
mhm.
So
I've seen that. I've seen that.
even though they are exactly the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now the woman is the one that's supposed to be receiving the majority of the pleasure.
Mhm,
All of a sudden, it becomes a dirty, a shameful thing.
mhm.
Um, so, as women, especially Black women, because we're not really supposed to be open or even talk about feelings of pleasure, masturbation, sex. Somehow people believe that we have children by
By
Holy
air.
Spirit or something. I don't know. But
It's all immaculate conception. It's all immaculate conception.
but also maybe they just look at it as just somebody sticking something inside us and just giving us the
Oh my
baby.
goodness.
It's not
No.
pleasure for us because a lot of times a lot of men, they don't necessarily care about your own pleasure. It's all
Mhm.
about them. Once they're done. So it's all about that. It's a bunch of stuff. Like my brain is just like taking pieces here and there. I'm talking about everything all at once.
No problem. I'm
But
right
yeah,
here with
so as a man, in the pleasure world,
you. Mhm.
how do you make space for women in your world to feel okay, um, living out loud, living their pleasure, enjoying the hedonistic part of themselves?
Well, the first thing is I try not to even tie it to um, either their their sex or their sex makeup or any of that. I try not to tie it to that. I try not to make it a man or woman problem or a binary problem.
Okay.
Let's start with them being people first and foremost,
Hmm.
right? And as a person, people have the need to feel pleasure, and so I think it would be remiss for me to say that I deserve to feel all this pleasure, but because you're a woman and because of these societal rules and values, you can't want to do those things that you find pleasurable. You can't want to explore those things that you find pleasurable. I think that's a pretty shitty way to be because just to try to put it in a way that is more palatable. I mean, all right, so we both like Mexican food. We absolutely both like Mexican food, but I really love tacos. Does that mean that you shouldn't get to enjoy tacos as well? You got to have burritos because we like Mexican food and it's cool. We both like Mexican food, but only I get to have the tacos. Well, what if you like tacos? It sounds crazy, but when you think about it, it comes down to the same concept. What you may find pleasurable or what you want to explore, one, doesn't affect me in any way, meaning that's you seeking your pleasure and what feels good to you. That doesn't affect me in any way. Now, of course, we have relational dynamics and um, we have concepts of what we mean to each other and how things should run and how we should handle when situations like that arise. But other than that, I mean, the first thing first is treating them as a person. So when you talk about my loves in regards to their pleasure, listen, we're all trying to be free out here in the world. We're all trying to find our pleasure. We're trying to find the things that make us feel good. Have you seen the state of the world lately? Like, really, let's go ahead and get to the pleasure before it gets to the point where we can't get to the pleasure. You follow me?
Exactly.
So that's what I'm all about. I mean, so I don't see a problem with that. Some people will hang their quote unquote shit on what they believe people should and should not be able to experience, or what people should and should not be labeled for wanting to experience the things that they want to feel. But really, at the end of the day, um, you should go find something that makes you feel good. If this makes you feel good, you need to go talk to somebody. You trying to limit someone that has nothing to do with you from enjoying the pleasures of life and the things that make them feel good sounds a little ridiculous.
I agree. I agree with that. Um, we have a couple of comments. Hey Marie, nice to see you. Oh, I hear from
Yeah.
Tress said, preach, brother Mark. Remember, this is why I love you, Markel. So you got a lot of fans in the audience, Mark.
Me, I have no fans, man. I have no fans.
Okay. That's what you say. That's what you say. So
I have
now
friends. Thank y'all for logging on. I appreciate
they're here for you.
it. Okay, okay. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this dress out. But anyway, go on.
Now we're just um just gonna jump into
Go for
the
it.
grown folks world. Uh,
Hmm.
again, we're in the bedroom. So, have you ever been in a situation where okay, so I see this online a lot. I'm gonna talk about this part first before we jump into anything else. So,
Okay.
a lot of times women will come on and say that, oh, he after he left, I went and pleasured myself because he
Hmm.
didn't do anything for me.
Hmm.
Uh, why do you think some women say those things? And have you ever been in that kind of situation before?
Well, I'll say, why do I think women end up in situations like that? I think communication is a reason. I think that's the major reason because I'm gonna tell you, for as many guys as they say are out there that only care about themselves and they just want to get off and that's what they're into. For any number of those guys, there's 100 other guys who are there and they get off on getting you off, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? So um, I think one thing to know is, and this is for everybody, again, I try to look at it on a people level. Um, it's your business to find out what pleases you. And it's your business to help yourself get to that pleasurable space. If you have a lover who is selfish, and you want to keep them as a lover, you might want to start communicating or at least trying to find out if y'all are in alignment because y'all might not be on the same page. And that's okay. That's really okay. You can find somebody who works for you and they can find somebody who works for them. Really doesn't matter. But I think your pleasure is your responsibility. In a way, it's all self pleasure when you think about it. Now, you can offer the trade off of course, providing the same pleasure. But again, that takes a communication between you and your partner or partners, depending on what you're doing, um, to go ahead and arrive at that point. I think that's why women specifically, as you stated, why they end up in that situation. I think communicating of needs and wants and desires, I think that's important because, you know, as much as people would like to say, though there are some people who may have the gift and they can read minds, most of us cannot. So we don't know. We don't know if you don't tell us. But I guarantee you, there's always some enthusiastic somebody who is willing to go ahead and go the extra mile to give you exactly what you want. Because if you're a person who is someone who is into pleasure, you do your absolute best to try to provide that pleasure. So that answers the first part of your question. I hope I wasn't too
Yeah.
verbose, but that's pretty much
No,
what I have for that.
it's
Um,
great.
as far as have I ever been in that situation before? Let me think. I've never had anybody say, you know what you gave me just wasn't enough, and so I had to do it myself. So it never came off quite like that. Never came off quite like that. I've never heard it that way before. It's usually what we did was so amazing that after you left and I thought about it, I went back to that space and I had to do some stuff, which is sexy. See, it's a difference in that. There's a difference in the way that's delivered. And it's about the way it feels versus, what was said, So would I say that's happened to me before? Yes, that's happened to me before. So yes, indeed.
It's different. And then one thing I'm also realizing is even as adults, a
Hmm.
lot of us don't even really know our bodies. I'm gonna speak for
That's
like,
the crazy part. That's the crazy part. You are correct.
yeah, so a lot of women have actually never even sat in front of a mirror to go over their body parts.
I've offered that service where they sit the phone in front of me and I act as the mirror and I let them know, but I got a court case coming up. So I had to stop offering that service, apparently. So anyway, go ahead.
I mean, let us know if you start offering that service again. There might be some people who could benefit. I know some people who might be able to benefit from that. Okay. So
I won't even charge you.
free of charge, free of charge.
Free of charge. I do it for free. Wait till the court case is over, though. Let's wait till the court case is over. Go ahead.
But no, seriously though, because okay, so we see a lot of things as taboo, right? We don't talk about body parts, the private body parts. Um,
Hmm.
even for girls, like a girl probably learning how to wear a tampon, right?
Hmm.
Like who's gonna show her? Most of the time you're gonna give her the tampon, try to explain as best as you can, and let her fend for herself.
Hmm.
Like why is a 14-year-old not knowing which hole to put a tampon in? Thinking that, because we put so much shame around body parts, they become only sexualized. Of course, it's for the pleasure too, but we don't talk about them. So a lot of women, they grow up, never have touched themselves,
Hmm.
masturbated, or if they did, they felt so bad about it that they've never tried again. They didn't go back to explore their bodies because they
They
were too.
didn't do it right. If they tried it the first time and they actually and it felt good, oh, they went back to try again. I'm gonna tell you.
But some of them are like, I'm gonna say it, very Christian, and they make them feel shame. You should not do that to yourself. God will see you and will punish you. So somebody who truly believes in that stuff, they may never try that again because it's a sin. Remember, it's a sin to enjoy yourself outside of marriage,
Correct.
you
I've
know?
heard that.
And then also a lot of boys, they get to learn some body parts and how good they may feel, but that's it. Their pleasure is only focused on their penis, right?
Right. Right.
Because that's why so many times, as soon as a guy comes, they're done
The
because
pleasure's over.
yeah, they don't realize there's so much more besides the dick that can
hmm
make things happen. Uh,
hmm
so, and also a lot of men don't even know what feels good on their bodies. I've
Right.
come across so many grown men that I'm trying to make love to, and they don't even know, like, do you like your titties sucked, sir? I know when I say it like that, it sounds like no.
It's hilarious. I love it.
I don't know. Like, can I suck them titties? Like, can I go other places? Can I
Oh,
go?
it's okay when you say that. Okay, I see. I see novelties.
So truly, even guys don't know their bodies aside from their dick. They like to jerk off or do whatever else they do with it.
hmm
They don't they don't even know, like, because again, there's so much talk about, what do you call that, tossing somebody.
Uh-huh.
There's so much talk about anal play for men, right? They shame men who want anal play or who would like to try it. They tell you it's because you're gay. I
hmm
understand everybody has their preferences. Some of them,
Correct.
recently, somebody made a post on Facebook about how he tried a bidet for the first time and how
Uh-huh.
come it's not mandatory in the US. I said, because men think anything that comes close to their ass makes them gay. So that's why a lot
I
of
don't
them.
know. I don't know them dudes because I tell you what. The first time I used one, I bought two. I have two, and it
I
ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do except for the pleasure of knowing I'm not gonna have no racing stripes at the end of the week.
you know, but unfortunately, though, a lot of men won't even use the bidet because of that. They feel like it's gonna turn them into something they're not. And so I'm like, it's about washing your ass, nothing else.
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
let's get it clean.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Correct.
So it's not just the women that don't know their bodies. Men are included in that category too because of shame. So what do we say to the people?
Well, I mean, the big thing about it is trying to get to a place where you are comfortable with your body and the things that your body can do and the things that you're willing to explore and the things that you'll accept. And like you said, preferences. I mean, I can go down a litany. There's a list online of the different things that we're all under this. We're basically all under this sort of oppression. I'll call it an oppression. We're under this oppression that there's a set number of rules or there's a set number of things that you can and can do or what you're allowed to do and not do in order to be classified in this way or that way. I mean, that's just something that's happened, since, we were, coming up, since we were being raised. And so we kind of voice those same rules and mores and all the different things that we put on other people. We just kind of keep repeating that cycle. Um, the cool part is that people are starting to, I guess you could say, wake up in learning about themselves and learning how they feel and learning that, hey, listen, you can't have control over what I deem to be pleasurable or, how I control my body. I mean, and we can look at any realm and have this discussion. It doesn't even have to be down to sex, but just
Yeah.
saying it's the same concept. So like one of my husbands specifically stated he don't like steak. But I'm gonna tell you, the more people that came at him talking about how you ain't had to cook right and it just made him hate steak even more. Trust me. Now he might like steak now, but my point being is people seem to have this need to control what other people do as far as what they seek or what they find to be pleasurable. Um, and it's crazy. Like people will get into a full on argument about what you like. I could give a fuck. I give a shit what you think about what I like. I don't care. I'm not gonna bother you about what you like. You like what you like. I like what I like. So, like I said, you can go down the list of the different things that they have online. Women are like this, and men are like that, and all this shit is really manufactured. To be honest, this manufactured what I call the battle of the sexes. But the big thing is for people to realize that within your personal and private self, you should have the freedom to decide. You should have the ability to choose what feels good to you. And it doesn't matter. And you don't have to adhere to the labels or listen to what people say you are or aren't based on the things you like to do. I mean, it just is what it is. But you have to have the bravery to be able to live through that. And, you know, a lot of things happen. I know one of the people here on the stream I see says that my parents were preachers. I didn't feel free to explore my body until I detached from the church and didn't feel shame. Now, that is what we are taught, that this is a shameful behavior. And you know, from the mind of a child, you don't quite make the leap. But wait a minute, but y'all had me, I'm a baby. Y'all had to do some of this stuff that you're telling me I shouldn't do. Are you saying what I did was bad, so does that make me bad? You know, we don't hopefully go that far with it. But
Right.
my point being, if people were more, I won't say forthcoming, but more upfront about, you know, what the body is and the things that it does. If we're talking about it sexually, that these things are not dirty, they probably would be appropriate in certain spaces, or more appropriate or less appropriate, but inappropriate, they're not. You know what I'm saying? As far as your body and learning who you are. It's cool that people are starting to learn about it. I think I have gone to a few classes where they do pleasure mapping. I like that a lot. And pleasure mapping basically is where you can do it yourself, but it's more fun with a partner or partners, depending on who you are. Where you learn about the different pleasure spots and touching places on your body and deciding if pressure or light touches or wispy touches or you know those things feel good to you. And I think it's great that people are taking the steps to find that out. I hate that we get to be a certain age a lot of times where you kind of get to the point where it's like, you know, I'm here, I'm willing to try anything, let's go for it. But you know, when you learn is when you do, and hopefully it's always a joyful experience at that point. So,
Hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna share a testimony.
she's gonna testify, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
I
look,
don't know
if you get up and start praise dancing, I'm closing this. I'm pretending to close this browser, but if you get up and start jumping around and stuff, I'm not gonna look.
Listen,
But you
okay,
know,
so I dated this person,
uh-huh.
and
Lucky.
one day he was like, "I am coming over.
Uh-oh.
I am bringing a massage table,
Okay.
and there will be no sex tonight, ma'am. Just so it's not a happy ending massage."
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, okay, then that's fine. I can use a massage. I will take a massage
Okay.
any day." So he came over with his massage table. I mean, there might have been a happy ending, but it was.
It was happy for you. Definitely happy.
I was very happy at the end of the massage. Let's just.
Yeah.
But just to go back to the whole body um thing, and you can pleasure your partner without jumping on top of them and penetration and all of that stuff, right?
Absolutely.
So this person came over, table massage, got a nice massage. It was so nice. But when he was done, I literally just he ended up leaving the massage table because I couldn't move table. But I just kind of stayed there and realizing that what just happened here.
Mhm.
Because he definitely went over the whole body. What healing stuff, but as well as the pleasure part of it. And
Hmm.
he came with the sole purpose of pleasuring me. I'm
Hmm.
sure him doing it was a pleasure for him, right? But
Absolutely.
it was just all about me.
Hmm.
And when I tell you, from my hair strands to my toes, my body was happy, screaming,
Yes.
and shaking by the end of it.
Nice.
I mean, there may have been a flood somewhere, I don't know.
Hey, hey now.
It was a lot. It was a lot. And I'm very grateful for those kind of lovers because they are selfless.
Yes.
They can be selfless, and they show up with you in mind, and you are the only focus. So shout out to those kind of lovers. I have a feeling you are one of those, the way you talk, Mark.
No comment.
Because one of your husbands was like, "Preach, brother Mark." So I mean, I think I'm gonna say that you are probably one of those. We
Well,
appreciate you guys.
I'm definitely about providing pleasure to my love. So yeah, I'd say that I'm into that. And it doesn't have to always be about intercourse or penetration or anything like that. I mean, cuddling is pleasurable.
Yeah.
Just sitting having a conversation, going to a nice restaurant, having a nice meal, favorite foods. These things all fall in the realm of what I call hedonistic and finding your pleasure center, finding what's going to make you happy, even if it's just for a few hours, even if it's just for today.
Yeah.
Now I do the sex thing too. Now I do that too. We can do that. That's fun. That's fun. I like doing that. I do. But it's not all about that. It's never all. It hasn't been all about that since man I was in my 20s, and we all know I'm only 27 now. So
Yes. You
early. I'm gonna say early 20s, early 20s. But yeah, it's a wonderful thing when you find someone who is into providing pleasure, and trying for you to have the highest possible pleasure. That's a fantastic thing. It always feels the best. I want to say one of the most pleasurable experiences I had that did not involve sex, probably odd enough, uh, took place at a resort called Hedonism.
Ooh,
Go
let's
figure.
talk about hedonism. Yes, I
So
want to know.
the resort Hedonism too. I went just this past July, and for a birthday present, one of my loves got me a body scrub. Now I had never had a full body scrub, and these ladies took this coconut and was it coconut oil and lime. So I probably smelled like a whole margarita. But baby, when I tell you, it was the thing that made it so pleasurable was, well, one, I indulged in the devil's lettuce, so I had a couple of those, and I was already feeling relaxed.
Uh-huh.
And then I went into the place, and it just so happened that if you know anything about Jamaica, it usually is warm and sunny, pretty hot, steamy, that kind of thing. This day it was kind of overcast and had been kind of drizzly, but that was not a problem because the air was cool. It was nice, and they took me into that massage room. And when I tell you, they gave me that full body scrub from head to toe. When I say I was done for the rest of the day, I was done for the rest of the day. They had to help me up off the table.
Yep.
I went on to my room. I had beef patties and cocoa bread that we had copped out of town earlier. I had those, and I had a nice little Jameson.
Mm.
And when I tell you, I was like, I'm just gonna take a little nap, and that was about 7. And at about 6:45 the next morning, I was like, damn,
That was a long nap.
that was a long, but it was magnificent. And then, like I said, it didn't involve sex, but it just involved that touch and the sensuous feeling of being scrubbed from head to toe and feeling that pleasure. So yeah, it was amazing. It was a good time, man.
And your skin felt so smooth as well, right?
It did. Listen, it was fantastic. It was wonderful. I mean, you should have been jealous about it. It was shining and
Listen, I'm not gonna be jealous just because I've experienced that as
oh, you
well.
have okay,
Just
gotcha. Okay,
because
no problem.
so I am sharing
Oh
your
man,
joy because I know exactly how you feel.
it was soft and supple.
How you feel. Yes. Sleepy said, God damn, that sounds amazing.
Oh boy, it was something else, brother. It was something else. It was good. It was good. It was. If you can get, I'm gonna tell you, the places you can do that here. Of course, there are places that offer body scrubs, but look here, you have to go to one of the Korean spas. You go to Jeju or what they call it. What is the other one? Spa Land. Oh my God. Look, pay that money and get that body scrub. I'm telling you, treat
It is
yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
it is
Do
so
it.
worth it. So worth it.
Right on.
Another so I'm a very touchy person. I love being touched.
Okay.
Um, so one of my best pleasures come from somebody knowing how to touch, where to touch me with the right pressure and all of that. It could send me
Wait a
into
minute. Wait a minute. Go slower. Say that again.
take note. Sorry.
Man,
I'm gonna
to
start
touch you.
the
Okay.
touch. The touch. So I remember one time I just wanted to be touched. I wanted to feel something not sexual necessarily, but something that would put me in a sexual space, if that makes sense.
Yes, sensual versus sexual is two different things.
Not
Yeah.
even really sexual space, but in a very feel good space.
Hmm.
My partner was around and he basically just touched my whole body for me. And that was it. I mean, I had my clothes on and everything, but let me tell you, it was, I don't want to say better than an orgasm, but it was so amazing. It was different. It was kind of
Hmm.
like on the same level.
Hmm.
So it doesn't always have to involve sex. But I'm a hedonist. So I love my pleasure and I'm gonna get it whenever it's needed.
All right then. You sound like you mean it. Sound like you're standing on business over there. I get it.
I stand on everything.
Okay then. Wait a minute now. Hold
What?
it. Hold it. Hold it now. That's another show altogether.
I stand on everything, Mark. I stand
Right
on
on. Right on then. Right on.
it. Marie Sue said sometimes touching is more pleasurable than penetration. I'm a touchy too. Yes, that's
Yes.
7. What is a
That's
hedonist? I came in late. I didn't even know you came.
wait a minute. Hold it. Pause. A hedonist. Go ahead. You want to tell them again?
Nah, sleepy. He came in late. I like we didn't even know he came. So anyway, it's somebody who enjoys pleasure, like basically without apologies.
Yeah. The funny part about it is the fact that you even have to name it is a lie. I mean,
Right?
the thing about it is, I think ultimately we always seek our pleasures. I mean, who gets up? I mean, well, with the exception of getting up to earn a living so that you can live in this motherfucker.
Right.
And some people are even lucky there that they get up to do the things that they love, and they also have the capital that shows, hey, you love this so much, and other people like it, so they give you money for it, and you're able to cover all the bills and necessities.
Yes.
But there's a few of us who get up every day like, God damn, I gotta do this again. And all you can think about is your pleasure at 5 o'clock. When the bell goes off, that's when it can start being pleasurable. And
Right.
you find pleasurable moments throughout the day and so on and so forth. But I think we all seek our pleasure. The fact that you have to delineate between which is which is weird in and of itself. However, yeah, basically being a hedonist does mean seeking out your pleasures and trying to find the highest state of the pleasure you can find. I mean, many people go through that. Everything does have a name nowadays. Sleepy. You correct, but I mean they've been using hedonists for a long time. But I think we've reached critical mass, uh, and I don't think we have to even listen to that. I don't know anybody out here who is purposely out here going, well, that's not true because that would be another show. Purposely looking for pain is something else I'd like to talk about. But
Listen,
even in the pain, there's pleasure. So
it's gonna
that's another story. That's another story.
it's gonna be another show. They're gonna have to come back for the BDSM one.
Lord have mercy. Dennis, this is not a lifestyle event. It is not a lifestyle event, sir. This is an everybody event. But if you want to pay, you know what? Did you pay for your did you bring a premium bottle when you came through the door? I'm gonna need $75 on Cash App, sir.
So we have a few minutes left. If you guys would like to come in and give us a quick experience of your hedonism, we would like to hear from you.
I
And
decided there's a witness to my actual hedonism, a couple of witnesses, but there's one specific where I got a chance to try something new that I said, you know what? I want to try that. I can't tell you how many people said to me, "Oh my God, I can't believe you let somebody tie you up," which is a whole nother story altogether. But I had the opportunity to be suspended by lovely rigger who's on this view right now, and she knows who she is. And I'm eternally grateful that she shared that experience with me because I trusted her. And I'd seen her, we talked before and everything like that. And when I brought it to her, she was almost taken aback that I'd asked. But I was, and I don't know if that was more so she was wondering whether or not, oh my God, do you actually like rope or is it me? I mean, it was her, but it was because I trusted her. And it was fantastic. It was a wonderful experience, and I wanted to know what that was like to be tied and suspended in air, kind of floating in air. It was phenomenal. I enjoyed myself.
uh,
So I see you out there, lady. I see you. I saw you pop in, Miss Hedonist. If you want to come on the stream and talk about it, I guess you can. It's up to you. But yeah, that was one of those experiences I had.
that is so awesome.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was great, man. It was great.
Oh, I think she responded. She said it was absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it was. That's
You
Miss
coming
Amber.
in to tell us your side of the story? Please come talk to us, Amber. The link is in the comments. Please jump in and tell us a little bit, just a few seconds of that. I've never been suspended before.
Really, really.
Oh, now you make me like curious about it.
You should try it. You look pretty good wrapped up in some rope, but we'll talk about that
Ooh.
now.
So that's the thing though. We talked about control when we first started.
Yes.
Yeah. Me being tied up. I don't know.
You got control issues around that. Well, I mean, that's the thing now. It's a thing. It's a thing. But the cool part about that is, and we all have those certain things that we find that we need to control, which is fine. One thing, one thing you want to do is it does take a lot of trust in order to go into that, to do something like that. Amber, you said you're here. Where are you, Amber?
Yeah, but
Are you?
I'm gonna post a link if you want to come in. Just click on it and you'll get to be with us for just a few seconds if you want, a few minutes. In the meantime, let us go through some of the comments and say hello to all the people watching and listening. Hey, Kendria. Oh, she said Ember is amazing. Kendria
Ain't
knows
she though?
her too. Okay, all right, Ember. I guess we gotta talk now. New experiences legit open your mind in different ways, for sure. I'd be scared as hell to get tied up or handcuffed, like real
Uh,
fear.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it's a trust thing.
I applaud y'all that enjoy it. Oh, Tris was also lovely to tie. A lot of people, Amber, reach out. I'm like, now I want to hear
you gotta
more.
have an Amber show now. You gotta have an Amber show.
I I know. Amber, you're gonna have to come on the show at some point. This question is for Amber. Do you do roping for others? Because it sounds like you are amazing, and I'd like to experience that. That's from Maggie.
Oh,
Amber, yes, yes. Amber says yes because she's listing the people, some of the people that she's helped with that.
yeah.
So, that tree was sketchy though. What tree?
It was the tree, the tree I was on.
Hey, Brian. Hey, what's up, Fusion ATL? That's my dude, Herbie in the house.
What up? What up?
Where's the link? Oh, I posted it in the comments, Ember. Let me do that again. Paste.
If she's saying it from Facebook or
Anywhere you are, it goes.
okay,
You
got it.
see it pop up. It's a link that comes up in the. Hey, hey, Chris. What's
Hey,
up?
Chris.
Bobby Coast to Coast in the house. Oh my God, I
Right
can't wait
on,
for
right on.
this gala. Yes, I do. She said, yes, I do. I love to do rope. Amber, are you gonna jump in? The link is in the comments.
Oh, it's only on YouTube. Wow, the free one you only see it on YouTube. Okay.
Um, no, it should the YouTube one puts it on there too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
Because
I see it popping up on YouTube. I don't see it anywhere
it's
else.
on
But
YouTube and Facebook.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you should see. Oh, if you follow me too, you should see it. Hey, hey, La Frances. Um, well, it's too bad. It's only on YouTube. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why it only does that. Well, I'm so sorry, guys. We will try to do better next time. But Amber, now you're gonna have to come on the show. I wonder if we could
Yes.
have like a live rope show.
Oh, that would be tight. That
That
would
would
be
be
nice.
pretty amazing, right? We could watch her do it.
Yep. She's good, baby. She's good.
Okay. Oh yes, Trey Michael is here. Hold on. All right. Hey Trey, can you hear us? We
Hey,
can.
Trey Trey. She trying to get in.
Okay. Yes. Maggie said, okay, awesome. Yes. So I think a live rope show would be pretty amazing.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Open to that. Let's talk after the show. Okay.
I was not trying to come on here like this.
Okay, we hear you. We hear you. Well, now
I'm,
you're here, baby. You here. You can't go anywhere.
Hey,
I was
Trey. How are
working.
you?
I didn't know what I was doing, y'all.
Well, you're not even on camera. It's only your voice, so it's okay. There she go. Trey, come back.
Mhm.
But yeah, I would. You know what? That might have to be the next show. Now that we
Mhm.
start talking about the whole roping and BDSM. Hi, Trey.
I'm
There's Trey.
outside.
Hey, Trey. You outside?
Yes, I'm outside. I'm outside.
Come
I didn't know I
outside.
was coming on here. I'm getting off.
No,
I don't want to be on here messing up your show.
no, don't be doing that. We're here. Your beautiful face is here with us. So what's up? You're gonna tell us a little bit. We're talking
Y'all
about
look good.
roping.
Y'all look good. Listen,
Thank you. So do
y'all
you.
talking about some shit on here tonight.
We
Yeah,
trying. What you
it's
got, Trey? What you got in the mind of pleasure? What you know about pleasure, Trey? Trey.
she's like, I can't say it. Are the people ready for it? It looks like you had a rope session too, Trey. Is that where you at? She can't even tell us where she's at.
What I know, I only have one comment to add.
Okay.
What's that?
Before I could fully experience real pleasure anywhere, I had to deal with my internalized shame because I was afraid to admit to what I wanted.
We hear that. And unfortunately, a lot of us come to that realization really late in life.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a hard thing
Yeah.
because so many people, like we say, so many people have so many ideas of what they think should be what should be and should not be pleasing to you, what you should or should not be into in order to hold these preconceived spaces in life. So yeah, it's hard when you actually get to the, you know what, I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. It's a trip. So when you get there is when you start to really explore and find out who you are.
Exactly. Look at her
So
face.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Trey, you look like
And
you
sometimes we believe it ourselves. That's the problem. When you believe that it's wrong yourself, then it's hard for you to actually move forward with what you want because you think it's wrong. So you feel judged. What I feel like I've realized is that when when I feel somebody else is judging me, it's really me too.
especially if you're allowing them to have you move one way or another. You are correct.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, I'm getting back off of here because I'm outside.
Okay. All right. Thank you for jumping in, Trey. It's good to see your face.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for letting me
Okay.
let's have a sound bite on here. I didn't know what I was. I thought I was just going to another thing. I didn't know I was going to be actually.
You gonna jump backstage.
It is a great accident. I've got to see you.
Mwah, mwah,
Mwah.
mwah,
Good
mwah. You
night.
doing a great job. Y'all doing a great job. I love y'all.
Thank you.
That's
We
good.
love you
You
too.
back, baby.
Bye, Trey. um. Oh, Marie said, "Great idea to the rope." And we have a volunteer. Maggie
I know that's right.
here. All right, Amber. You got one so far. So is Amber here in Georgia?
Amber's not, but we can find Amber. Don't worry.
All right, let's find Amber. Amber.
I will put you in contact with Amber. She could do it probably from there where she is as well. I'll put
Okay,
you in contact with Amber. She's
Tyler
amazing.
is in Georgia too. But even if it's not for the next show, she could
Yeah,
always whenever she comes here.
yeah,
Or if whenever Maggie goes up, we could
yeah.
always.
We could do it then.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna announce this already. In 2 weeks,
Okay,
we're
look
gonna
at that.
have a rope show slash
Rope show.
BDSM and all of that. New Jersey. Oh, where in Jersey are you, Amber? I used to live in Jersey. I wasn't crazy about Jersey at all. The second I stepped foot in Georgia, I was like, I'm not going back. So I love it here. This is my home. I'm a Georgia peach officially. So,
Oh, listen to that.
oh, yes. Peaches. I love, yeah.
Well, you do look juicy. I mean, yeah. So,
And I sure am. So, ask some people, ask around.
ask somebody. Ask about me.
Probably got some testimonies.
Oh, right on.
All right. Well, it is past the hour.
It
Um,
is past the hour. See, it went nice and easy.
it went by so fast. Hey Trey, it was good to see you. um, I'll volunteer, and she's in my area. Look at that, Amber. Look at that. South by Philly. So see, she's got volunteers everywhere. So
Look
I
at
guess
that.
I hope y'all are ready for the next show because it's gonna be fire. So Mark, we have a date in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So we
I'm
got
absolutely there.
people what they're asking for. They want a live BDSM rope show. Well, we're gonna talk
Rope show.
about them.
Just a rope show. It's okay.
Just a rope show. I love it. But now you guys make me kind of like curious. I'm like,
Uh-huh. You should try it. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be hilarious.
Amber,
Hilarious.
but Amber sounds like the expert. So I'm kind of like, okay. Hey, Sky, we miss you. Novia wants to be a part of the rope tying party. All right, let's do it, Novia. Look,
Look at
yeah,
that.
she.
All right then.
Thank you, Trey. This was such a great show. Thank you. Yes, Amber, I'm gonna contact you after this show, and we're gonna talk about this next show. What is 2 weeks from now? Let's give the people the date so they know when to come in the show again. So that'll be what is today, the 23rd?
Today is the 23rd. That's November sometime.
Yes. So November 6th, people. November 6th, à ne pas rater. You're gonna come on the show. It's role play. Yes. Bartender lady Novia. She's volunteering for the party as well, for the rope party. So
Look at that.
Amber, look at you. You got 3 people. How many people can you tie in 1 hour?
My goodness. It's a lot. It's a lot. But she can do it.
Hmm. But is that doable? 3 people?
It might be. Depends on how intricate the rope work is, I would say.
Hmm. I might
There's
be a volunteer at this point. I'm like, God, you guys
hey,
talking about this
we
role play, like,
it,
oh,
it could go slow. Tell you what, we could do the show where Amber's tying up there and you're getting tied by me. I mean, we'll talk. Let's talk after the show. I too have some ropes over here. Just saying, I
all
got some
right.
ropes.
Well, then we might have to like come out.
I'm going to try that
Yeah.
out.
Bartender Lady W said,
It
it,
does depend on the skill.
okay, okay. Y'all paying for flights. I think Sleepy might sponsor the flights, actually. You want to sponsor?
Sleepy, oh boy, wait. Let me tell you what you might want to do. You want Sleepy to sponsor the flight? You're gonna have to wish in one hand. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Anybody who knows how to rest in that go.
Oh my God. What? Do you want to get rope too, Sleepy? Is that why you're asking if you
What, Lord? Girl, you better break this call. Because if you jump on here, it's going down.
all right, let's have up. Well, thank you again. Okay, hold on. So let's talk. I think the negotiating and vetting is very important and fun. So we should.
Yes.
All right. Well, this was freaking amazing.
Yes, I enjoyed myself as I always do on this show. This is my second time. Well, you know what? This is the third time I've appeared on the show. It's the
Yes.
second time I've been a guest.
That.
Yep. So, hey, at time 5, I should get something special, like a jacket or something.
Yes, I think we're gonna have to like have you know how Delta passes around the little.
The wings, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we're gonna have something like that to pass around for the.
You need to get a Polly Pimp hat pin.
So we can pass out for all the people who have come more and more. Oh, look, you have more people coming in. Hey, Markel.
Hey, Maddie.
Hey, all right. Well, thank you again for
Of course.
saying yes when I call.
See,
And I know. I am so grateful you were here today. Thank you
thank you
guys.
for having me as always.
Yes. Thank you guys for participating. Thanks for coming on. Yes, we will create some merch. We will see you on November 6th for the rope show. Oh, hold on. This is create some merge. I want to give Sleepy a hug with a with rope.
Oh Lord, and he already answered. Absolutely not.
Oh, oh, here he goes. I haven't been a guest once. The real Tito of the Husbro.
Oh my God, here we go.
All right, you can come on. You can come on and get tied up on the show. That's what you can do, Sleepy. Hugs to both of you. Thanks, Madison. All right. So thanks again, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks for the BDSM show. So get ready for some fire conversation, only for grown-ups. If you're not ready, you can get off the the show because we are slowing down, and there's gonna be some interesting stuff on here. So thank you, bartender lady, for the correction and providing the proper term. All right. Thank you guys again. Have a great evening, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Thank y'all.
Good
Good night.
night.